like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
Well, it's official. YouTube has finally fired me. No longer part of the YouTube partner program, and they didn't even send me a notice other than the threatening notice they sent me a month ago. They just nonchalantly dropped me from the program, and I had no idea except when I was checking my content page and noticed that I was no longer monetized on any of my videos. So what that means is that no more pennies come my way. All the pennies go right to the bean counters at YouTube, with their parent company, of course, being Google. So that's that. Will I continue making videos? Sure, why not? When I started this, when I started the whole thing, it's really to make videos just to look back and, for the family and friends and see what's been going on around here. Most of my family is scattered about many miles away, out of state, and we don't get to see each other much, so it gives them a chance to see what's going on way up here in Downeast, Maine. And so I'll continue to do that, and it'll still be released to the public for anybody who's interested, if you want to see what's going on. And we'll just let it go at that. I don't see them ever putting me back on it. Small channels like mine, they're just going to swallow them up. They keep all the revenue from whatever they can make from it, and that's just the way it is. That's big business these days. Big business, they're just greedy, corporate greed. The bean counters get in there and they find ways to scoop up every little nickel and dime, and we see that every day. You've seen it with the big car manufacturers. Just about all the different businesses out there. They just they take more, they give you less, and that's just the way it is. They can get away with it, they're going to do it. So, enough of that. I don't care anymore. If you want to subscribe, fine. If you don't, I don't care anymore. Doesn't matter. If you want to leave, fine. Don't care anymore. Again, doesn't matter. Really, for friends and family. People that have supported me, though, that have stuck with me, you more or less become online friends, and I appreciate that. And maybe you'll stick with me, I don't know. But, hey, that's life. Anyway, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I don't have time for that. I don't get that much sleep as it is. When you get older, you don't sleep as much. It's just the way it is. And I have a terminal condition that I was diagnosed with recently with this no known cure. It's called OFS. For those of you who don't know what that is, OFS is old fart syndrome. Apparently, if you live long enough, everybody will become afflicted with it at some point. Just the way it is, that's life. Anyway, take you for a little bit of a tour this time. Here's what's been going on in between surgeries and recovery periods, working on my daughter's tiny house. And we're still working on it, but it's getting to the point where completion should be fairly soon. And she can use it. And right now she's just going to use it to do her writing with. She does a lot of writing. She's into writing movie scripts and that sort of thing. Her degree is in film and cinema. And but anyway, it's a pretty good little unit. It's 8 feet by 20 feet. It's 13 and a half feet tall, just shy of that, just to meet DOT regs. And let's take a walk inside. So the wiring is all roughed in, and of course the side panels are going up, and of course the insulation is up, well, most of it anyway. And what you see here, that's going to be a bathroom or a head, and there'll be a shower in here, shower stall, which isn't installed yet, but the rough plumbing is in place. And there'll be a composting toilet in here. Close this door. In this space that you're looking at here forward, this is where the kitchen is. If you look up here, you'll see there's where the heat pump is, the indoor part of it. A little bit of a storage loft above the bathroom, and electrical panel. And we do have power in here now. We have shore power, which is 30 amp service. And this will be a 100 amp service when she gets regular power put in, when this is on site. We still have to insulate the ceiling and put the ceiling panels up. We can install the recessed LED lights. Now this loft has full standing headroom, and that's going to be a living room. And you have a kind of a low ceiling for the, down below is the sleeping chamber, a bedroom. And my daughter likes it cool, so that's why she's going to sleep down below, because of course heat rises. And but you have your living room. She'll have a couch up here and her large screen TV and various other things. Right where this ladder is. In front of this window is where she's her desk is going to be. And of course the sleeping chamber underneath. And this part of the scaffolding where that's sitting, there's going to be a stairway going up on this left side. Yeah. So that's where we're at now. Still a lot of work to do. So of course that tiny house is tiny, that's why it doesn't take long for the tour. At any rate, what you're looking at here, it's sitting in the weeds, is my box blade for the tractor. And I had to dig through the jungle here to get to it, because I'm going to hook it up to the tractor soon. Because right now, before the snow and ice shows up, which is going to be soon, I have to go over the driveway. There's a lot of potholes and stuff that, you know, in a gravel driveway that happens, and you have to work on it every now and then, and the box blade will do that. It'll scrape down the high spots and fill in the low spots and smooth it all out, make it nice again. So this is going to get hooked up to the tractor before long. My other channel, Shoestring Shipyard Sailing, has been suffering. I have made even fewer videos. It's been over a year and a half, maybe even two. I don't remember now, it's been so long. And right now the boat I was building is just sitting here and it's in the weeds. Everything's overgrown. Haven't touched it in all this time with all the different surgeries and recoveries and so forth. Something I have to get back to, but it's going to be a long time. Won't be this year because, as they said, the snow and ice is going to show up pretty soon, and I just don't have time to deal with this right now. I have to concentrate on my daughter's tiny house. So this channel is suffering. I might even remove it. I'm not sure yet. My tractor is a 1998, probably manufactured in 97, New Holland, 1725, 3-cylinder diesel, 4-wheel drive, compact tractor, and it needs a lot of love. And so this is something else I have to do, is I have a lot of maintenance I have to get to. I have to grease all the joints and so forth. And I did a small service on it the other day, but I still have a long way to go. And one of the things, a big expense coming up, are the tires. These tires are original when the tractor was new, and of course now they're all dry rotted and they're cracked, weather cracked, and they lose air over time, and they really need to be replaced. But they're over $500 a piece, and that doesn't include changing them, the labor to do it. That's just for the tires. And of course the backhoe has been repaired a few times, and that needs some love too. An old Woods backhoe. And so one of the things you're going to see is I'm going to change that seat. I don't care for that seat. I'll probably put another metal one on like I did on the front seat. And these outriggers here, the feet on the outriggers, this rubber's all chewed up. And I think I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that, and since this is used in the dirt and not on pavement anyway, I'm going to remove all that rubber, and I'm going to build sort of a metal shoe to go on here, sort of like a horseshoe, but I'll take some rebar, because rebar has those little ribs, and I'll put them across so that when I go in the dirt I get a firmer grip. So that'll be an upcoming job. And all of these hydraulic lines, just like the tires, the hydraulic lines on here are all dry rotted and just old, and you know, they're starting to go one by one. So there's a lot of work I have to do. And the hydraulic control valve for the loader, which is underneath that black plastic cowl, that's shot. It needs a new one. So I've been looking around trying to find a replacement for it. An original replacement is very costly. They want like over $1,200 for one, where you can get these Chinese knockoffs for around $300 or less. So I have to look and see which one will fit that. So that's what's going on with this. You can see all these hydraulic lines here. These here I had replaced. I got this one, it's pre-made at Tractor Supply, the same one over here. Those two blew on me, one by one at a time. It just ruptured and started spouting hydraulic oil. But all of these smaller lines, they're all in the same condition. They're just old and dry rotted. I have to replace them. Well, there's still the case of the old John Deere. That whole seat pan has to come off to remove the fuel tank. The fuel tank has a bunch of junk in it, and so the fuel line keeps getting blocked. Keeps sucking junk into it, and can't get gas out of it. So it's going to need a new seat. I'll probably do one of those metal ones like I have on my tractor, and I can actually order it in John Deere green. And it's going to need a few new fuel pump, a new battery, a few other things, odds and ends. But we're going to be using this for rough cutting, and so that's another project. So I do have more projects coming up, and of course I'll do what I can to film them, and you know, so there will be more content on the channel. The only difference is I'm not part of that YouTube partner program anymore. No more pennies for me, and so maybe the content changes too in the way that I produce it. I don't have to worry about the copyright strikes and all that stuff, and a lot of things I don't even have to worry about anymore. So if I want to say shit, I'll say shit. I never used to do that before. I had to be very careful. They had all kinds of serious guidelines on there. Certain advertisers wouldn't pick you up if you said things like that. Things might get a little spicier, who knows? Anyway, it's kind of a freedom in a way. Now I can do whatever the hell I want. So, if you want to watch again, stay tuned. That's great, fine, appreciate it. If you don't, I don't care. So, if you do come back, see you next time.